Hello everyone, this is Patrick from Harco & Co. and welcome to our new video. Today we're again on the way with the white shepherd Fynja that you may know from our previous videos. If not, then take a look here. We linked the previous videos for you here in the in the text. So in short, Fynja is a white shepherd and she reacts on certain things that she cannot easily read. And over the last training sessions, we used Leslie McDevitt's Look at That and Super Bowl's game to actually see how close we can get to a given trigger before Fynja would start to feel not comfortable anymore, but still keeping her under the threshold. And in particular, in the Super Bowl game, she showed us very clearly what the distance is, that she actually feels comfortable in terms of getting close to the trigger. So this time we actually decided to use another pattern game from Leslie McDevitt, which is Look at That, Then Enriched. In essence, how it works is you actually play the LATTE game, with Fynja, and as long as she can play it, you then start a circular decompression loop, which is built on different stations where Fynja would have to do different types of things. So in this case, we used two bowls to kind of mimic a little bit the Super Bowl's game. We used the licking mat, which was closest to the trigger, and then a box with balls, where she could look and search for treats, essentially. So how this worked out, we're going to show you now. So here we have built the LATTE game for Fynja. So you can actually see the two balls on the left side. There is a box with balls in it on the right side to me, and then there is a licking mat, directly at the fence where also the trigger is. So Fynja, has completed the first station with good orientation to the trigger and to the owner, moves to the next station where she directly orients to the owner. She gets the treat. She orients to the trigger, back to the owner, to the trigger, back to the owner, gets the treat. And the next step is a really important one. As you can remember, Fynja could not make it to the fence, during the Super Bowl exercise. So here, she's hesitating a bit. The owner calls her briefly, and then she decides it's okay for me. I'm going to go. She goes to the fence, and she's enjoying the licking mat. This is real progress, for her, understanding that with the communication with her dog owner that this is a safe situation for her to be in, and she completely ignores the trigger, fully being aware that it is there. As always, then we of course resolve the situation, also for Fynja, and she is going to meet the trigger without disguise, of course, and she gets a treat from the trigger, which I think she is really enjoying and is doing it calmly.